When you are a creator on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter, wherever you make your content, it is one of the main goals that we should all have. This goal is to establish ourselves on the platform like David has, and eventually scale up our business and marketing and branding tactics that we have made from our personalities and our content. We want to scale that beyond just YouTube or just one platform. David definitely showed us that he could upload these YouTube videos at 4 minutes and 20 seconds using his joking atmosphere, his kind of Friends TV show atmosphere-esque type of videos that he had with his own friends. He proved to us that he could build his own audience on this platform and sustain his own leverage. He has definitely become one of the most respected YouTube creators that there has ever been because he created his own niche just like Casey Neistat did. And if you're smart as a celebrity, you're going to want to build your brand around your own personality, not some kind of idea or object that you are partaking in. Because once it's connected to your personality, well, you can pretty much do anything that you want. What I mean by that is, well, David left YouTube and started these TikTok videos, started doing brand deals on that, and he has even gained his own leverage of success on TikTok. So at this point, it's obvious that he has paved his own way as a personality rather than a content creator. He is just David Dobrik at this point, which means that he is able to create an app like David's Disposable or Dispo, and this new perfume, David's Perfume by David Dobrik, which is a really smart tactic of marketing and branding on his side, to have his name and his aesthetic in these own products of his. The thing about David's Perfume is that it is not out of reach of his clientele or his fan base or his audience. It is directly for them actually because, well, first of all, this is a unisex perfume. It is both men and women oriented. It is just mature enough but still young enough to be right for his audience, because if it wasn't right for his audience, he wouldn't be as successful in marketing this to anybody but himself. So that's one of the smartest things that he has done with this perfume, is that he has taken it to an audience and chosen a specific product that works, because, well, what are you going to make a product for if no one's going to buy it anyways? So this is where we start to see the smarts of his business and how he partakes in building his empire, because that's what it really is. It's a business empire behind David Dobrik's name. So he went from making YouTube videos and expanding his content creation to now making a new company that is beyond just what marketing of content is on a platform like YouTube or TikTok. It really shows that he has gotten the hang of it and that he knows where he wants to take his vision and his brand, because even the marketing approach that he used, where he had this type of interview where he shared a little bit about himself. He even marketed his perfume in that video, garnering millions of views for it. I'm sure it got tons of shares and a bunch of people saw it. Rather than just uploading his own ad to his second channel, he got 2 different ads basically. 2 different ads with millions of eyes basically in less than a week.
They're both unexpected but elegant is like the what we use to describe it. And we just designed the boxes and it's really cool because it like opens up just like an iPhone box.
And if we think about this in type of conversion rates, basically all of his audience is almost willing to buy something of his because all of his audience is that dedicated of a loyal fan base. So getting 5 to 7 million views on these videos that are marketing his product, we can probably guarantee that he'll have a couple of 100,000 people buying this over time.
It's called David's Perfume. I know, and the name's not crazy, but it did take us a while to come up with it.
And that is just in the first quarter of this business startup that he has made of David's Perfume. We multiply that by the $60 that each of these cost, and well, that is a ton of money. The reason why I'm saying that these conversion rates might be so accurate is because, well, we can first of all see his personality, the David Dobrik making jokes, making fun of himself, showing us the inside of his life with this video that he did with, I forgot who it was even, but GQ, that's what it was, GQ, and there are 10 things I can't live without with David Dobrik. He shows his perfume and other things as well, so this lets us into his life, and, well, being the loyal fan base that he has,
it like matches with your heart rate of you opening the box for the first time. This, I don't think we matched with anybody's heart rate, but it is a cool box.
People are going to have incentive because they feel like they know him. They're buying into the idea of David Dobrik, not just his perfume. But they want to be around David Dobrik, so this is the closest thing that they get is smelling like David Dobrik himself. Not only that, but we get to see this video with this beautiful girl that he has hired to act as, well, maybe they're flirting or something like that. It looks like it for sure, that they are maybe a couple, they're flirting back and forth with this perfume, and they're trying to make things look sexy, and, well, they're trying to make you feel like you're cool. Not that you aren't already, you're amazing, but the atmosphere that they pull off in this video, where it is an ad, I think, in his backyard. The point of an ad like this is to market strictly the atmosphere of the product and how it might make you feel, what you might experience by wearing this perfume, the atmosphere that it will allow you to live. Basically, you put this perfume on and you will live and feel like David Dobrik does every single day. That's one of the things, of the many things, that he has done exactly right with his new brand of David's perfume. It is getting it out there in front of the eyes. He knows where the eyeballs are, and he is putting this amazing content in front of all of our eyes so that we can be like, hey, this is cool, unexpected but elegant, which is David's entire empire of brand on YouTube in the first place. It is a new startup company, not just a collaboration with a perfume company. So this is basically why it is expanding his empire of business and David Dobrik as a brand. He is creating startup companies just like David Dobrik LLC from YouTube. He owns these names, he's building the equity and the leverage of them from the ground up, which means that over the course of like the next 5 to 10 years, depending on how well he does, which I think he will do pretty well, given that the audience is young like he is. So basically himself and everyone that gets this perfume will be like from age like 15 to like 25, maybe even older. Well, we're gonna be wearing this for a long time. It's gonna sustain his brand for a very long time, beyond any kind of platform like YouTube. So he gets the massive viewership and the massive awareness around YouTube and TikTok and things like that, but it goes beyond just the platforms itself. David Dobrik is an entity of his own. He could go on some random TV show, like, I don't know, we could watch him go hiking and we would watch it for 3 hours, basically. That in itself is why David's perfume as a business empire and David Dobrik as an entity is way, way, way beyond any kind of YouTube fame. So, who do you think takes this place as well, just like David Dobrik does, beyond any kind of platform like YouTube? Who else do you think holds this same or similar type of leverage? Because I can't think of many people. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video or have gotten some value out of it. I hope you have a good day or night, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.